soul music? Are you kidding me? Shalom, shalom, shalom. Hope everybody's good. Hope everybody's blessed. Hope everybody's nicely dressed. If you clicked on this video, it's because you want to see what the Infants update is all about that dropped March 14th. And you're interested in seeing, what's inside the new expansion pack Growing Together. We do have a lot to cover. This is going to be probably a longer video, and I'm going to try to cover everything that I can. If I miss something, I'm sorry, but it's a lot. It's a new expansion pack. And without further ado, I just want to get straight into the video. All right, so this right here is the family that I created specifically because the new expansion pack came out. If in this video it feels like I'm rushing, I apologize. I just want to get to as much as possible. So the first thing I wanted to drop in and say is cast. So in cast we have some new skin details when it comes down to the body as well as the face. So for the new skin details in the face, we have a lot more mole options right here. So let me add some to Dolores. Some new mole options here, and some different types of birthmarks. Now you can change the color on it depending on the skin tone of your sim or what you would like personally. You can make it dark or as light as you would like. You can put them on different sides of the face, and that's what I really enjoy, the different type of diversity. You can make your sims look completely different, and it's bringing like a lot of inclusion in there for people that have birthmarks. Not only can you have them on the face, like I mentioned, you can have them on the rest of the body as well. So these are some more skin details. As you can see, I can put some moles. Oh, Dolores done covered up. I can put some skin details such as moles on Dolores, and that are these moles on her chest. And then I can also have some more birthmarks on the back, and of course, like I said, you can darken them as much as you would like to. And then we have some more moles and some more birthmarks that you can have on the leg. You can have pretty much all places. They're in different shapes and sizes. And one feature that I really was like, oh my gosh, they have stretch marks on here. They have stretch marks on here. So that's something that I really enjoy. You can have stretch marks on the stomach, on your back, as well as your legs. So that's a little bit of the skin details that they have on here that they brought. What I wish they would have done is kind of just put those things in the game itself. If you didn't have this new expansion pack, you didn't have to go without. So I think the skin alterations and just the skin details, I think personally that should have been in the base game, but that's just me. So Dolores, let's put you some clothes back on. So this is Chanel, and we're gonna go ahead and look at some of the new hairstyles that they have. These are some of the hairstyles, really cute, kinky hairstyles. Not kinky, but cute. Love this one. Let's back up for this one. This bun, the baby hairs, how it's wrapped is so realistic. This hairstyle right here, love it. These hairstyles are great. Like this one right here, I wish I had a top view. This is gorgeous. This hairstyle right here as well. Let's do a full turn on that one. Let's do a full turn. And these two hairstyles are pretty much the same thing. And I just want to quickly look at some of the new outfits, some of the new clothing options. I probably won't go through all of them because of course I do want you guys to discover them on your own. So as far as bottoms go, we have these lovely shorts that you can see that she has on right now, and I do believe that this jacket goes with it. It's just bomb. You can see these skirts right here. Of course, they come in many different colors. I wish they would bring the color wheel back, but I feel like they're saving that for Sims 5, which I wish they wouldn't because I bought all of these packs. But here are more options for the pants. I don't want to go too much, like I said before, into the clothing because of course I want you to discover them on your own. But I do want to go ahead and hop into the infants. So this right here is Journey, and the infants dropped March 14th. And as you can see, some of these clothes on here are really just clothes from infants. We do have new clothing pieces, but I can tell that some of these clothing pieces are like this right here. Toddlers already had this, but they just made it smaller for the infants. And then we have cute clothes like this. Oh my gosh, I love this. But most of all, where is it at? Where is it at? This right here is so cute. And I think it comes in other little colors. So like this duck little outfit is so cute. If you're ever trying to look at clothings from the bottom, they do this cute animation where they have the infant flip over so that you can actually see the bottom pieces like this. And I was wondering, how would they do that if the child is sitting down, like, or not the child, the infant is sitting down on this little animated pillow. But yeah, you see she'll turn around. Oh my gosh, she's so chunky. So with the new infants, come new traits. So as you can see, we have traits such as calm, cautious, intense, sensitive, sunny, and wiggly. So if a sim is calm, these sims like to watch the world, are less likely to cry or become angry, and don't grow tired of activities as easily as other infants. However, they are less likely to explore the world on their own. So there's some upsides to being calm and some downsides at the same time. We have cautious. These sims appreciate the familiar but are slow to warm up to new experiences, locations, and sims. Intense, which, oh my gosh, it says these sims have big emotions and are easily entertained, but they are also more difficult to calm when in a bad mood. Sensitive, these sims are prone to diaper rashes, often picky with food, and can more easily become overstimulated by too much play and social interaction. However, they also rest more peacefully through the night when soothed. Sunny, it says these sims are bursting with smiles and giggles and enjoy engaging with other sims, but they do require more attention. Wiggly sims, these sims are always on the go and want to play and move about. However, they often struggle to fall asleep or pay attention for extended periods of time. So I am going to go ahead and randomize Journeys. And she is Wiggly. Okay, these are the little hairstyles that they have for the infants. It's not a lot of hair because infants are newborn babies. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of that. And we're just going to do hair in general. And I'm going to bring her little pink tails back. So before we get out of here, we already talked about the skin details. We already talked about some of the hairs and a little bit of the clothes, which I don't want to get into too much. But what I do want to get into is sim dynamics. This right here is the household relationship section, and underneath all of these you can put dynamics for these sims. Chanel, this is her mother, her father, her husband, her daughters, and her son. For her mother, we're going to do strict because I want to show you guys how that plays out. For the father, we want to do supportive. For the husband, we want to do close. For the daughter, we want to do permissive. For the son, we're going to say difficult, and then with the little baby girl, we're going to say jokester. So those are all the dynamics. So I do want to kind of see how they play out throughout the game. Thing I want to show and cast, they added different categories for likes and dislikes. So as you can see, Chanel's the type of person that she likes argumentative sims. She probably is an argumentative sim herself. So if she was to get into an argument with another sim, instead of it being something that's like negative, she kind of thrives off of it. Seems like she likes sims that are family motivated, hardworking, optimistic, rascals, romantic enthusiasts, and spirited sims. We can also have her be someone that doesn't necessarily like homebody sims. She's like, go outside. And the next thing that they added is conversation topics. So she doesn't have any on here, but let's say she likes gossip. She likes deep thoughts. She doesn't necessarily like complaints because she likes conversations that are about hard working. So if someone is complaining about work, maybe she doesn't like the conversation as much. She does like arguments. Let's say she does like affection. And maybe she's not too keen on prank conversations. So I really enjoy that they added that as well. Another thing which we will get into is these aspirations, and it has 4 aspirations in here. We have Playtime Captain. These Sims love to seek out active play with friends. Creative genius. This Sim wants to build their creative and mental skill to inspire innovation in play. Slumber Party Animal. This Sim wants to be the life of the party in a uniquely creative way. And then lastly, Mind and Body. This Sim wants to master both their mind and body. So currently we have her at Playtime Captain. So now that we've kind of met the family, we can go ahead and get started with them. So this is the new world that goes with the new expansion pack. It is called San Sequoia, and it looks like we have 4 lots that already have families inside of them, and then we have, looks like 3 lots that are completely empty, and then 2 lots that your family can choose from. Last time I think I did go ahead and choose Sequoia Cottage simply because it has 4 bedrooms right here. I did want to go ahead and take a look at Parkside Place, but I will go ahead and do that in future time. So this is the house right here. So I did want to add some money to their account because there's a lot of stuff that I want to show you guys. So in this starter home, pretty much, if we go inside, we have this baby room over here, and as you can see, we have this new crib, and we have this changing station, as well as this kind of like playtime. It looks like a lay. I do want to go ahead and show you guys all the things that are new. So in this expansion pack, we have some cabinets, it looks like, some shelves that I'm just going to place in the sky floating right here. Looks like we have a bench over here, and this looks like a kiddie table. I seen in the like trailer for it, it seems like the grandparents and the children were playing a game on there. So I do want to go ahead and test that out. Speaker right here, I'm going to put it up here. New bed, and I love this new wicker. I think the first time they introduced wicker was in Paranormal Stuff Pack, so I really enjoyed that they're kind of keeping that up. It's a cheapsteak keepsake box. So we're gonna put a couple of items out here. And so many other things, but I want to get to the ones that I really like and really enjoy. The bikes. So I have not seen my Sims yet ride on the bikes. My children's Sim yet ride on the bikes. So I do want to test that out. I know they have new like splash pads so that our Sims can kind of like go out and play on them. I don't want to put that big one over there. Let's put this one right here. And what I really enjoy, these plants. This one the most. This is a tree house, kind of too big for the lot. With the tree houses, it does seem as though you do have to build it up from scratch. Same thing with the rocket that they have. They have bookcases, suitcases, and I think the suitcases are more for, I don't know, I think they're more for decorations. Even though I have the grandparents living with them currently, I could always have them come over and take care of the children, or like just spend the night, stay over for, I don't know, I think as long as I would want to. So there are so many things in Cast that you would have to discover for yourself. I am also still discovering them. So now that we are actually playing the game, I do want to draw attention to milestones that they just added in here. So these are the milestones down here, and pretty much with the milestone, and I'm pretty sure as they live more life, it will add to it. So as you can see, Dolores, she has 1 child, and that's Chanel. So had a baby. Chanel Johnson joined the family. It doesn't necessarily say when because of course we made them in Cast. And it shows when she got married to Terrence, and then when she fell in love with Terrence. Some other milestones that I have seen happen is like for Quincy. When I was playing with him, his tooth fell out like twice. So that is a milestone that added to there. So the more milestones that they'd have, like you would have things like a bucket list or firsts. Like he wants to ride a bike, and we're gonna get him a bike so he can ride it. Another thing is with the dynamic doesn't always stay the same. So let's say you're having a good conversation with such and such, such as Terrence having a good conversation with Chanel, and instead of them having a supportive relationship like they do, it'll become more of a jokester relationship, and they'll make more jokes with each other versus him just being like, yeah, I support what you do, you're doing a great job. They'll have more intimate conversations, or more friendly, funny conversations, not intimate. I do want to get Quincy a bike, so we will see what him riding the bike, sit on the bike, ask for help, practice riding the bike. So because Quincy has never ridden a bike before, I'm pretty sure that'll be something that he might struggle with. So I don't know, because it does ask for help. Let's see. Oh my gosh, I'm excited because I don't know why they would not allow Sims to have, or like children Sims to have bikes in the first place. Maybe it was all part of their plan to go ahead and add it now, but look at him go. Let's zoom out just a little bit. All right, so we've watched him do that enough. So we have Journey on the floor over here, and I don't know, she's thinking about the little trash can on the side, this diaper trash can. What's funny to me is, let's go ahead and have Chanel. What's wrong with Chanel? She is stressed from stresses from strict family dynamic. It says Chanel always respects the authority of her older family member, and follows the rules, but the high expectation that comes with such a good reputation can be very stressful. So that's her having that strict dynamic with her mother. And how does her mother feel? Her mother doesn't care. Okay, so I understand we're having a little family get together. Who's that? Okay, that's the dad. That is Jonathan right there. So we're having a welcome wagon, but I do want to go ahead and show you guys certain things that come with the infants that I really love. So let's go ahead and pick Chanel. Not Chanel. Let's go ahead and pick Journey up. Pick her up, and then it says these infants there aren't any infants present that have completed the sit-up milestone. Okay, so I did not know that. She has to complete the sit-up milestone in order for her to sit in the chair. So let's go ahead and put her down for a second, because I do want to show you guys more infant stuff. And what I like about this is, remember with the babies, you can't necessarily control the babies. You can control the infants. Be fed by fuss. Let's check on everybody else. So her relationship with her is very loose, very friendly. So she's probably not going to be the type of parent to tell her things to do often, but they can have a conversation. That's another thing. If you look at these up here, remember at one point when you clicked on these, it was all different scatters and you had to click so many times to have different conversations. Now they have them in different subcategories so that you can specify what you're trying to click on. If you're trying to gossip about something, like, it's not, you don't have to click more choices. That was so annoying. Small talk. Oh my gosh, I love that. Oh my gosh, he's still over here riding a bike, or trying to ride the bike. What is wrong with Journey? It's rest time. Okay, so with the infants, if you can have the adult, you can have the adults soothe the baby to sleep. She's just laying there. Look how cute. Aww. I wanted to go ahead and show you guys the infant having to try new foods. When they try different foods, they do have a preference on what they do and do not like. So if they try something and they can say, oh, I don't really like oatmeal. Oh, but I really like ice cream. So I wanted to show you guys what that was like. I want to show you guys the add event. So they added on here, which is really, really, really amazing, baby showers. So baby showers, slumber parties, and there's one more, family reunions. The family that we have in the house is pretty big, but in order to have a family reunion, I want to move the grandparents out and maybe age everyone up a little bit. Just have more family in there so the family reunion will be a lot bigger. But the slumber parties, oh my gosh, that's so cute. I would definitely have to have my sim get some friends, so I might have to cheat some friends in here. And then of course the baby shower. So those are the new events, and this is what I was talking about as far as staying over. You can click on here, and we don't have any sims to come spend the night because she doesn't really know any sims outside of who lives at the family. But you can have them stay for 6 nights, and it looks like they'll come over the time that you desire for them to come over. So we don't have any options right now, but when I move the grandparents out, we'll be able to see how that works. And even though I'm showing you guys what I kind of discovered, there's still so much I have to go through and discover myself. As you can see, you saw that little bear and it said plus confidence. The father, or usually an older sim, can praise the children. So it says praise effort and social growth. We can say that. Share sense of secrets. Okay, I don't know if that does anything. And we can teach Quincy how to ride a bike. Yes. Infants with the Love's wake up time quirk are more likely to be happy when they wake up. Each infant is different from the next and has 3 infant quirks. Okay, so she likes to wake up, and I don't know if this matters. It says, you know that the clown painting at the recreation center, pretty sure it's haunted. No, not pretty sure, definitely sure. Okay, so that's another thing. They have now recreation centers, so I want to go ahead and check those out as well. And then it says Journey is gassy. That is a quirk of hers as a baby. She is a gassy child. She is gassy infant. Set prefer back carrier. I almost forgot about these. They have back carriers now. So we have a black. Okay, let's do. Okay, the blue and gray one's fine. So what I can do, look at Chanel. Chanel has a baby attached to her, and she can do stuff with the baby. I want to see how much she can do, though. Can she cook? Yes. So she can cook with the baby on. I wonder if she can exercise with the baby on. I wonder if she can ride a bike with the baby on. Oh, okay. Maybe she can't get on the bike and hold the baby at the same time. Tummy time together. Let's do tummy time. Okay. Okay, maybe that helps. Maybe that helps strengthen the... Oh! Yeah, it does. It says... What's over there? Journey just lifted up her head for the first time. There's so much the caregiver must practice tummy time to unlock new milestones. Okay. Okay. So that's okay. So that's exactly how we're gonna get Journey to be able to sit up. Okay. So new dynamic. New family dynamic. This is what I was talking about. It says, when it comes to authorities, some younger Sims just do not know how to respect their elders, and it's certainly looking that way between Terrence and Quincy. Family members with difficult family dynamics will be mean to each other more often. The younger Sim will be less likely to follow the rules. Okay, so we're gonna do it, yes, just to see how it is. And then while she's on the floor, I think I'm gonna have tummy time with her so that we can catch a new milestone, so I can show y'all what it's like to feed the baby in the baby chair. Yeah, she looks like she doesn't want to do it right now. I think we're gonna go ahead and put her to sleep in there. And what's the situation between there? Very angry. It says, how are we even family? It says Quincy struggles to comprehend how he can be related to some of his family members. Family can be so difficult sometimes. So that's his relationship with Terrence. So when we back up from this area, we see this kind of like park over here, and just to kind of take a trip around everything, give y'all a aerial view. Some of these places, of course, are just pretend. You cannot go over there, but this one right here, you can visit that household right there. This one you can't. So that's pretty much all the households that you can visit over here, if I'm not mistaken. But this is kind of like the aerial view. A nice neighborhood looking home, or a nice looking home neighborhood. This is the Michelsons, and that's like the family that was in the trailer. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have everybody go to sleep, and then we can resume everything in the rising. Nobody has a job right now, but some of the things that I've noticed with the parents is they can become burnt out when it comes down to work. I haven't played long enough for them to have like midlife crisis, but they do get burnt out from work if they work too hard. And when they try to do like work from home type situations and they're burnt out, they seem to kind of like not get confused, but get kind of like sidetracked. Are they asleep? Okay, they're both asleep in the bed that I would have had for the parents. That's okay. This house is not equipped for everybody. Another thing is kids. So now kids have the opportunity to build skills that usually adults will build. So you, as you can see, charisma and video gaming. I think video gaming is something they could have built. No. You have the fundamentals, which is what they used to be able to build alone, but now they have the opportunity to build adults type skills, some of them, and with those skills they just grow a little slower than their social or their fundamental skills pretty much. So it is the next morning, and I do want to go ahead and show you guys the rec center. Time for Wiggles. Okay, so she's being wiggly right now. She doesn't want to. Okay, roll over to back. Okay, so now she can do those things. And then a couple more things I wanted to show you guys. Goodness, it's a lot. If it was a bad pack, I would be able to go through all of these different things in one video, in one setting. But since it's a good pack, a good expansion pack in my opinion, and one that I've been waiting for, and I know a lot more people have been waiting for, I'm not going to be able to go through everything because every time I get ready to go through something, I'm just remembering there's something else. So she can have a preference on what she wants to do as far as breastfeeding or bottle feeding. And if you go here, these have changed a little bit. So for, let me see what's changed. This house one here has changed, and it says have a science baby as a single parent, and then you can also have a science baby with X, Y, and Z. So a science baby is pretty much where they're going to where the sim is going to go off, pay this amount of money, and a baby magically appears. Sometimes you can get twins, and I don't know if you can get triplets. I think you may be able to get triplets. I did want to show you guys the rec center, so let's go there. So this is called Celebration Center, and I just want to show you guys, this is a place that let's see, play symbols with Terrence. So can I play with everybody. Okay, so at this center, I think she went to the daycare center. Oh no, she's right here. All right, I think it says that she went to the daycare center, or it gives the option to go to daycare, I believe. Okay, cool. So she doesn't necessarily have to go. It says gas trouble from Gassy Quirk. I wonder if they can do something about that. I wonder if it's like they can help squeeze it out of her or something. Do you hear that music? Hold on. Go to daycare. Somebody sent her to daycare. Cool. I'm sorry. I just couldn't. Diana, hold on. I'm sorry. What genre is that? Wait, hold on. Listen to soul music? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. It don't sound exactly like it. I'm astounded. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. Okay, so we took that long pause, but right now they're playing symbols. I don't know what game this is, but as you can see in the rec center, before I sent the baby away, there was another section. This is the little playpen right here, and what you can do is you can put the children, or not the children, but you can put the toddlers and the infants over here in this section. You got some toys over here, a little play pad over here for them. And then the adults and the children can play games. I'm sorry. The music is so cool because I didn't expect them to do that. The kitchen over here, and then we have just a place where you can exercise, read books, locker room, and then upstairs there's kind of like a gaming section to be able to build. Oh, a section to build your skills in like piano. That's so cool. Oh, look at this piano. That's nice. It looks like something that would be at a rec center too. And then you have looks like the art stations section. This is pretty cool. I'm not sure who built this, but this is pretty cool. And then this is the sad clown painting that they were referring to. It is one of the sad clown paintings that I think it makes your mood get sad, and the more that you look at it, like a sad clown will appear. I'm not sure. Heard about it. And then on the outside of this, of course, you have this little playground for the children when they get tired of being inside and actually want to go outside and do something. But let's see if we can play another game. So we're already playing. So they're probably going to be playing this for a good while. So there's some things that I didn't quite get to, but I do have a legacy challenge going on right now. So if you would like to see more of that, definitely adding this pack while doing my legacy challenge would be great because it'll be a lot more depth to the game. The children aren't here. They're at home right now, and I think the baby is at daycare. So I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. If I'm going to rate the infant update is a 10 out of 10 personally for me, because we definitely needed there was a gap missing in between the babies and toddlers, and infant is like the perfect match. And it kind of adds a little complexity to the game because not all the infants are going to be acting the same. They have their different quirks and different traits. So I really like that. So 10 out of 10 for the new update that came out March 14th. As far as the Growing Together pack, I keep calling it Get Together, but it's Growing Together pack. I would also have to give it a 10 out of 10 so far. Is it worth buying? I would definitely say it's worth buying. Even if your sim does not necessarily have a family, you start out with just one sim, it can always grow to be more. And let's say your sim doesn't necessarily want to have children, but they have cousins, or they have, nieces, or they have nephews, they have sisters, that have children and other things like that. That dynamic is, I think, really having that option to have those dynamics is really important, and it really adds more depth to the game. I would definitely say purchase it just to try it out to see if you like it. Like I said before, if I had discovered everything that was to be in this pack, I don't think it would be a good pack. Now, if you want to see this pack play out a little bit more, I do have a legacy challenge going on, and with that legacy challenge, you can go ahead and tune in and see how the Growing Together pack really affects the game. So I'm really excited for that. If you like this video, please give it a like. If you wish it had more depth to it, I can go ahead and make another video with a little bit more depth to it. I just wanted to kind of give an overview of everything that was happening in the pack. Again, if you like the video, please go ahead and like the video. Please share with your friends, and please subscribe. It helps a lot. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Shalom. Yeah, you give me dragonfly.